feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys were on my last slide, we kind of got into Jonathan Majors. And so as soon as I got off, I seen something. I was like, you know what? Let's jump into this story because maybe there's some things that we don't know. You know, maybe there's some things that we need to know. And so I did see, literally, it happened like when I got off the live. I was not planning on coming back live tonight. But let's jump into those things because what we're seeing, is it true? If it's not, you know, how do we as people who are watching this figure out what's happening here? I think that there's a lot going on when it comes down to him because he is a black man who is in the industry, and there's just some things that are happening here. And I don't know, as we read the articles and I show you guys this video, we're really gonna get into this conversation. So let's do all that stuff. But before we do that, let's jump into the business of this channel. If you want to join my tribe, please stand by my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn your notifications, turn them on all so you're notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment down in the comment section down here, and then come over here and comment in the chat. Okay, that's all I'm asking. So let's play the intro. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
And I am back. Okay, so y'all, we're not going to be here very long, but I did want to drop some information off for you guys who were asking about this in my last live. Shout out to Dustin Butler, who's over here in the chat. I know you guys will be coming in as soon as you can. Again, if you are just now watching the beginning of this, make sure you guys go over to SoDebNair.com, sign up for my membership so that you guys get notifications when I do go live. That way you know when I'm going live. What's going on to Norris as well. Because I will start sending out emails when I'm going live. If you have the notification for your emails, you definitely get those things. So make sure you guys are going over to SoDebNair.com for your notifications and also for the merch. Okay. So before we get into what I wanted to talk about, what I just seen, let's dive into this story real quick. All right. So, and I did scroll down a lot. Or it says Jonathan Majors' DV case is going to trial. Jonathan Majors will go to trial later this summer on DV charges. The actor in his little cup appeared in the court in Manhattan on June 20th, his first in-person appearance since being charged with the A word and ex-girlfriend earlier this year. He walked into the courtroom. Hand in hand with his rumored new girlfriend, Megan Good, Majors faces the A word and harassment charges, which his lawyer, Priya Charney, I think it is, has described as a radically motivated witch hunt. Though Charney has tried to get the charges dismissed, claiming the actor is the real victim. Judge Rachel Pauley has set a trial for August. Police responded to a 911 call involving Majors in Manhattan on March 25th. Officers said that there had been a DP between the actor and a 30-year-old woman, according to the NYPD statement at the time. And they briefly took Majors into custody. The internet exploded with reactions ranging from denial and shock to, in a few cases, validation. The U.S. Army quickly pulled an advertising campaign featuring the actor, but initially there was a vacuum of information about what professional fallout he might face. The Variety reported Majors had been dropped by his manager and his PR firm severe ties. According to Variety, multiple accusations are cooperating with Manhattan's district attorney in the case against Majors. The DV allegations have affected the actor's upcoming projects too. Below everything we know about Major's arrest and the subsequent fallout. So we're going to go through this, y'all, before I get to where we need to go. So take a break if you need to, if you don't know the backstory, and then give me like about 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'm going to get to what we need to get to. Okay. So it says, why was Majors arrested? TMZ broke the story and, citing law enforcement sources, reported that Majors and his girlfriend had been fighting in a cab about text messages from another woman. The woman told officers who arrived at the scene that she had been A-worded, according to the NYPD statement, and she was taken to the hospital with major head and neck injuries. The initial criminal complaint said Majors had put his hands on the woman's neck, causing bruising and substantial pain, and had hit her in the face, leaving a laceration behind her ear. A revised complaint the DA's office filed on May 9th tells the same story from the woman's perspective. She says Majors grabbed her right arm, placed it behind her body, and then twisted her right forearm and middle finger. She also alleges he hit her, causing substantial pain and a laceration behind her right ear. Finally, she says Majors pushed her back into a car using both of his hands, causing me to fall backwards. Majors was initially arrested on charges that included strangulation and released later that day with an order of protection. The strangulation charge has since been dropped, and he now faces charges of misdemeanor assault, aggravation, harassment, attempted assault, and harassment. How has Majors responded? In the immediate aftermath of Major's arrest, his defense lawyer called the actor entirely innocent. Unfortunately, this incident came about because this woman having an emotional crisis for which she was taken to a hospital yesterday. Charney said in a statement, the NYPD is required to make an arrest in these situations. So, okay, that's why he went. And this is the only reason Mr. Majors was arrested. We expect these charges to be dropped soon. Charney also claims that Majors called 911 out of concern for the woman and that she planned to submit exonerating evidence to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, including video footage from the vehicle. Witness testimony from the driver and others who both saw and heard the episode, and most importantly, two written statements from the woman recanting these allegations. On March 30th, Charney released a series of alleged text messages from the woman. They said they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me, and they knew we had a fight. One message read, "We'll make sure nothing happens but about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. I only just got out of the hospital. Just call me when you're out. I love you." In another alleged text, the woman said, "They do not have my blessings on any charges being placed. I read the paperwork they gave me about strangulation, and I said point blank, this is not this did not occur and should be removed immediately. She goes on to assure Majors that I'm doing all I can on my end. I also said to tell the judge to know that the origin of the call was to do with me collapsing and passing out and your worries as my partner due to our communication prior. Major's legal team further expanded on this defense in court filing on April 19th. According to the documents reviewed by the cut, the actor's driver will testify that the woman assaulted Majors while she was attempted to steal his phone. Chartney claims Majors then ran out of the car and sent the woman a breakup text from a hotel when where he spent the night. Major's lawyer went on to say, how long is this? Oh, okay, this is long. I'm not reading all this. Okay. So let's get into the video that I just saw. What's going on to Gigi? What's going on to Mary? Glad to see you back so soon. What's going on to Dot from NC? Good evening, SoDeb. Miles in chat. What name does SoDeb has for his subscribers? My tribe. That's why it says welcome to the tribe. Wait, let me take. Once I say this, now you'll see it. Hey, this is awkward. It's very awkward. What's going on to be Harkin? And good evening, SoDeb in chat. So let's take this down. All right. And here you go. It says, welcome to the tribe. That's my members' names, the tribe. All right. So I would literally, when I got off of the live with you guys today, I seen this video from TikTok. And I wanted to pull this up for you guys so you can make your own personal decisions on how you feel. A lot of the stuff that was shared in the article I was reading is in this TikTok, and it breaks it down really fast and not so long. So let's get into this. All right. Let's go.
In case you need a recap, Grace Jabari, who was Jonathan Majors' girlfriend at the time, claims that around midnight on March 25th,
Sorry, y'all. I turned the audio on from my other computer.
In case you need a recap, Grace Jabari, who was Jonathan Majors' girlfriend at the time, claims that around midnight on March 25th, 2023, Jonathan broke her finger and lacerated her ear. As a result of those allegations, Jonathan was charged with 6 counts of assault and 3 counts of harassment. Jonathan's side of the story is that Grace is lying. According to his attorney, Priya Chaudhry, video surveillance, credit card footage, body cam footage, and eyewitness testimony that support what he says happened and not her. Now let's get to this insider.com article.
So you have a lot of evidence about what happened from people that were actually around in the situation. So I wanted to pull this up because I'm like, y'all just asked about it, so let's actually talk about it. Pam says, hey, SoDeb in chat, peeking out of the shrubs to say hello. Thank you, Pam, for that. And Mary says, oop, hello, fellow tribe members. It's all right. All right, so let's keep going. Now, here you see it says, lawyer for Marvel's Jonathan Majors blames NYPD racism for the DV arrest. So let's keep going.
In which Priya shared some of the evidence. First up, Priya says that the man who drove Jonathan and Grace around that night is prepared to testify that Jonathan never raised his voice or his hand to Grace while they were in the car, nor when they pulled over and got out of the car. Insider.com reviewed the tapes, and according to them, it appears.
Now, let me read this part because she doesn't read this. So it says street surveillance video review by Insider appears to sustain at least some of the driver's account and shows Majors repeatedly trying to flee from Jabari as she pulls at his coat. Okay.
To substantiate at least some of the driver's account and shows Majors repeatedly trying to flee from Jabari as she pulls at his coat. Now, after the car fight, Jonathan reportedly gets a hotel room, sends a breakup text, and he turns his phone off. Meanwhile,
oh shoot, hold on. Let me go back because she didn't read. That's the one she didn't read. R says Chardney told insiders that Majors and uninjured Jabari parted ways after the fight to embark on 2 separate and very different evenings.
He turns his phone off. Meanwhile, Grace ends up befriending 3 people who were allegedly witnesses to the fight, and together they all go to the club. Insider.com got to review the footage from that nightclub, and they say throughout 2 hours of footage from.
All right, I'm gonna read this and then we can hear what she says because I don't think she reads all these. So it says Insider has reviewed timestamp video from inside Lois, I think it's Lois nightclub, obtained by Shartney. Throughout 2 hours of footage from multiple cameras, Jabari shows no sign of having an injury to her right hand. Instead, she can be seen using her right hand to shuffle through her wallet for the credit card, handle her cell phone, hold a menu, clink champagne glasses with her friends, write and hand a note to the DJ, give what appeared to be a fist pump into the air on the dance floor, and finally sign a check. So I'm gonna go back just a little bit so you guys can hear what she's saying.
Of footage from multiple cameras, Jabari shows no sign of having an injury to her right hand. Instead, she can be seen doing a number of things that require the use of her right hand. Okay, y'all, the next piece is when Jonathan sends the breakup text at 3 a.m. Grace shows up to his house 23 minutes later, but of course, he's not there. He's at the hotel. The next time he's seen is about 8 hours later when he arrives home. And when he gets inside, he calls a handyman because one of the bedroom doors is locked from the inside. And when they open the door, Grace, according to Jonathan's lawyer, was half naked and passed out. Quote, her right ear was bloody and that the knuckles of.
All right, so let me read this one. Sharni wrote that the evidence would show that her right ear was bloody and that the knuckles of her right middle finger were swollen and bright purple with vomit on the bed and a bottle of sleeping pills nearby.
Of her right middle finger were swollen and bright purple with vomit on the bed and a bottle of sleeping pills nearby. Jonathan then calls 911, and police body cam footage, according to Priya, will show that Grace told police she had drunk until the point of throwing up and had taken several sleeping tablets.
So she told the police that she was drunk and she took those pills. That's what the police report says.
She allegedly had no idea her ear nor her finger were bruised, bloody, or injured. So look.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I want to bring this to you guys because, again, you guys were asking about it on my last live to see what you guys think now. It seems like a lot. Gigi says, so is this woman yet another instance of an attack on our men? Once it is their people look at you different. I'm just saying. Oh, once you look at our, okay, got you. So I want to bring this to you guys because, we're taught to believe the victim. True, we are. But if the police reports are saying something different, and I guess we'll just have to watch as this case goes on. We have to really figure this out for real for our own selves, how this happened. I just think that he had a extremely big come up that was on the way, and I'm not saying because of that this could not be possible, but if these are in the police reports, then something doesn't seem right to me. Gigi says, once it is out there, yes. Oh yeah. Okay, got you. What you sent up here, got you. So we got to make sure that we do at this point here both parties, because yes, she did say this was out there, but also right now it's showing that the police reports are saying something very different. So, it sounded like he has a past of this, but also did she use that to her advantage because he had a past of this? People change, I don't know, what his life is really like. Well, none of us do, you know what I'm saying? But I want to bring this to you guys so that you guys can see it. Make your own decisions. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'm not staying long. I just wanted to bring this to you guys because you guys were just asking about this. And I want to make sure that I was at least able to give you guys some information on what I just seen when I got off the live. So I want to thank you guys for joining me again. Again, share this video, y'all. Also, if you can, when you go to bed tonight, turn on one of my playlists. so that YouTube can give me my money that I need, that I work for hard for. Okay. I love you guys so much, and it's tomorrow again. I'll be giving you guys some more information on different stories, but I definitely did because I feel like I want to be responsible about information when it does come to stuff that you guys are even asking for. So I'm getting up out of here, but I want to thank you guys for joining me for this small live, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.
Did it, I 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 did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, did it, I 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 did it.